Belly Budget Productions presents Dr. Ego Tis Tickle. This is the story of a runaway egg from Mysterious who accidentally mutates himself into an evil ruler that is bent on turning all the good eggs into bad eggs like himself. The small town of Mysterious is located on a fine white countertop north of the sink. Most of the eggs that live there are all good eggs, with the exception of an egg named Ego Tis Tickle, who's a spoiled egg that demands attention from everyone. One day, a new egg comes to town from the nearby Eggtropolis, and everybody thinks he's great. The eggs of Mysterious gather around him as he tells them stories about the big city. Now this upsets Otis, because even though he still demands their attention, they ignore him as they listen to the new egg stories. Since nobody is paying him attention, Otis decides to run away. As Ego Tis Tickle is running away, he trips and flies through the air. He lands in the microwave, and the door slams shut. Ego Tis Tickle is microwaved without water, transforming him into Ego Tis Tickle. His tender yolk has saved him from certain death, but the radiation must have mutated his mind, and his head and outer shell have swollen to an enormous size. Stunned from the radiation, Ego Tis Tickle finds refuge in a nearby cave, where his mutated body shivers as he cools down. After the swelling has gone down, he emerges as Dr. Ego Tis Tickle, a super smart, light-sensitive egg with a twisted, mutated yolk. The newly transformed Dr. Ego Tis Tickle believes that his twisted, mutated lifestyle is better than the good egg's lifestyle. Using his newfound knowledge, he invents a device to turn all good eggs into bad eggs like himself. Then he hires a contractor to build the transformer he has invented. In turn, the contractor hires a couple skilled workers to perform the work. They get the job done, and the transformer is complete. Then, evil Dr. Ego uses his egotistical mind powers to force him into the device, and transforms the contractor and his workers into zombie eggs. After taking control of their minds, Dr. Ego forces them to capture other good eggs and force them into the transformer. In a short time, he has amassed a large army of mutant zombie eggs and is preparing an attack on the small town of Mysterious. For generations upon generations, the little eggs of Mysterious are told a bedtime story of the One, a futuristic hero that saves the small town from a mysterious evil force. It's such an ancient story, and it's set so far in the future that the time is now. The good eggs of Mysterious are heard calling him the One that's been prophesied for many generations. But he's not sure that he's the one until he finds himself giving a rally speech down by the sink one day. We must resist the dark evil forces of Dr. Ego. Our resistance is necessary for our existence. With the blessings of all the good eggs of Mysterious, the One leaves the small town and travels to the other side of the sink, clear across the kitchen, and into the dining room to band together with other good eggs and form a rebel force to fulfill the prophecy. Back at Mysterious, evil Dr. Ego's zombie egg troops invade, terrorize the small town as they capture as many good eggs as they can. Transformed through Dr. Ego's device, they no longer have will of their own and are under the power of the evil Dr. Ego. As he gains more and more power, he feels the resistance from one bright good egg and will stop at nothing to crush him. As the One has gathered a band of cheerful fighters. He also has scouts searching for Dr. Ego's hideout. And they find it. In a cave just outside the small town of Mysterious, Dr. Ego is preparing his massive armies. Knowing that the rebels are near, Dr. Ego gathers his forces together to crush the rebels once and for all. Just as Dr. Ego's armies are about to leave their hideout in the cave, the One shows up with a bright light which overexposes Dr. Ego and frees the army of egg zombies from his mental control. Then, the One and his army of good rebel eggs transfer all the bad zombie eggs back into good eggs, just as it was prophesized. The end. No eggs were broken during the production of this movie. However, some eggs were cracked, but not damaged to the point they couldn't be used. Thank you for watching.